Hello all. Welcome back to Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video here. So we are going to be doing the showcase here for the new EZA LR Super Saiyan 2 TEQ Gohan. Now, this guy looks very, very crazy. I mean, his details, I think he's going to be one of the, I don't know, top 15-ish LRs in the game. Maybe up into the lower top 10. I don't know. But he's very, very crazy. I think he's really good. I think he's designed well, especially considering how restricted he was before. So I'm really excited to use him. Now, some things to note here. I did actually... he was SA1 before his details were announced. I did actually end up spending 50 Dragon Stones, 2 multis, on the Elder Kai banner, just to be able to do this, because I do think he is really good. So, I mean, it is what it is. I never summon on that damn Elder Kai banner, but GDC just absolutely destroyed my Kai amount through, like, getting pity coins. Now, something else I figure is very well worth noting. Well, I suppose 2 things here. I do already have the Popo event equips on him. And also, I have only ever gotten him to 55%. There's a reason why he was SA level 1. By the time I got him, he was completely aged out, and I've only managed to ever get 1. Very, very unfortunate, but, you know, I mean, I can't do anything about that. It's if the game gives them to me or not, right? So, I still think he'll be really good. Now, he can technically be ran on 2 setups, and I suppose I should show this real quick before I actually do it. He can be run on Youth and Hybrid, or as long as there's a movie hero Goku, well, a movie hero on the team and a Goku on the team, he does get his buffs as well. So we will get that through. I am going to be rocking Vegitos, double TEQ Vegito, and that way with AGL Gogeta we should have that. So I think he's going to look very, very crazy here. Now, of course, as I do for these initial sort of showcases, we are going to be going against the Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Goku fight. And then we'll go from there. So I'm really excited to see what this guy's got for us. Let's jump in here, and let's see if we can't cook. I'm questioning, actually, AGL Super Vegito, honestly. We'll see how it goes. Oh, he's on the second rotation. Okay, you know what? What I'll do then is I'll let me cut away here. Right? I do want to do the breakdown, and similar to how I did it with like the what characters were those? It was the Goten and Trunks and the Super Easy Goten and Trunks, right? The Gohan Goten Trunks. I think it was those characters. So I am gonna do something similar how I did there, and I'll just put the actual like breakdown portion. If you want to listen to that, I'll cut and put that at the very end of the video. So I'll put a timestamp if you want to listen to that. But we'll just come back for the actual gameplay once we're on Gohan's first turn, on turn 2. So we'll be right back. Alright, so we are here. I did just get done doing the little breakdown portion, if anyone wanted to see that. Now, Gohan here is at 286,591. Now, to be fair, he's actually getting, 20% defense from Vegito. And I believe... Is he actually an Earth-protecting hero? I think he should be, right? Yes, because he's on the 220. So yeah, he is an Earth-protecting hero, so he actually has 60% Phase 1 defensive support this turn. And Phase 1 support does a lot for him. So, I mean, starting out 286 with 60% support is not the best. However, with Gohan, his orbs matter a lot, and he's not meant as a slot 1 character. He will build up very fast, so you really shouldn't have to worry about AoEs. I don't think. I mean, we'll see. I mean, mine's only 55%, obviously, so that does add some difficulties to that, but overall, I think he's going to look very, very impressive. So let's see what we got here. Now, unfortunately, I cannot get the most orbs here, but we should be fine. Oh, you can actually only get 24 or 23 key, huh? 4 orbs. Okay, so what did the 4 orbs give us? That's what I really want to see here. Okay, so we jumped up to 318,000. Now, once again, I mean, on SA phase, he is going to jump up quite a bit. So, I just think a lot of people were probably like, this guy is so crazy. I think a lot of people were sort of deceived, because I just saw so much people like trashing on him. He doesn't he's not going to stand out as much like at the start of the turn, but he is a slot 2, slot 3 character. Either or works fine, and then obviously he'll be fine against the AoEs for the first 4 turns. He does have the guard and damage reduction. And then hopefully he's built up enough where he'll be fine from the stats. But, I mean, we'll see what happens. So, Gohan does have SA phase support from Vegito, but he's at 28 mil. With only 4 orbs, right? I mean, I'd say that's pretty decent overall. I mean, to be fair, he is getting like, what, 30-35% support from Super Vegito, but still. And then we go into the 18 mil. No way. What? That's crazy. I showed my build. Oh, wow. Okay. I got the 2 hidden potential. Proc. So that's a 4% chance to proc on each of those attacks. And then it's a 50-50 on whether it's a normal or a super. We actually got the triple super? What? That's so wild to me. Okay, huge. I definitely appreciate that, Dokkan. Okay, yeah, so, I mean, obviously, I mean, when you consider how he was on release, you know, I didn't have him, but and to be fair, that was a long time ago, but I'm pretty sure his big thing was, like, being just, like, a mega glass cannon, if I remember correctly. I think I do. So, certainly, I mean, as crazy, you know, just the Dokkan damage power creep, obviously, it just ramps up more and more and more. It's a beast, right? Obviously, not the highest stats there. However, I think it's worth noting, once again, right? I mean, he is only 55%. I mean, I'd like to have even, like, one dupe, but, you know, obviously I can't, like, run him as a friend lead or anything. I do have to run my own. At least I can be thankful that I have him at all, right? I mean, this certainly not like he's you know, a yellow coin LR. He's been in the unfeatured sort of pool for quite a while. I mean, it's not like they feature him on any banners. I mean, sure, he's on that little bait banner right now, but I'm not summoning on that. So, I mean, I'm not summoning on anything in general at this point, besides, I mean, the tickets we got for the Peppy Gal banner coming out in a little over a day and a half at this point. So, I mean, I'll summon with the tickets on there, but I'm not using any stones. I mean, we are so close to Tanabata, as crazy as that sounds. So I'm very excited for that. And I gotta, maybe, you know, with, and we'll see how many memorial stones I have. Maybe with, like, those sort of tickets, right? I will, be able to, maybe pull a copy of him or something. Or maybe even just, like, outright buy a copy. I don't know. We'll see. Because I do think he is going to be very good. But also, Dokkan has moved power creep very, very fast. So I'm not sure if I do want to get him specifically or not. There's a lot of characters from 2023, 2024 era that I am missing still. So I'd probably want to pick up a new character, even if they're not the best. So we'll see, though. I mean, that's obviously still a couple of weeks off at this point. So definitely have time to think about it. He should be fine, right? I don't know. I always question with Mr. Okay, yeah. Mr. Double Guard. You gotta love the double guard. Okay, so wait, what did he? So we're at 382,000. This is without the 40% support that we had before. So he has jumped up quite a bit, actually, for the start of turn. Now, we don't have a lot of orbs here still. However, I think I can... No, okay, only 6 still. But see, look at this. 382,000 to 453,000. I mean, we jumped up, what, 70k? So the orbs, once again, I mean, they do truly make a pretty big difference for him. Because a lot of his stats are on, like, phase 2. He just really, really ramps up. Like, the amount of, like, damage and defense he has, even for being 55%. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I mean, I was pretty low, to be fair. That's unfortunate, though, obviously. When I started out, I mean, I had to put a TEQ Goku in slot 1, and I just did not recover HP from that point on. Okay, sure. We can just play it out like this, I guess. And now we're not going to have All in the Family here, but we will have prepared for battle still, so. Alright, let's, I do wonder, do I get a lot of... Yes, I do. Might be interested to see, 9 orbs. Just put him in slot 1 for the turn. 274. I mean, because he doesn't have All in the Family here. Let's just see how he does. I mean, he does have the guard and 30% damage reduction for his first turn. So, I mean, Blue Goku does need to build up too. 412. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I mean, certainly not a slot 1 character, but I thought that might have been our best option. Maybe it was not. I don't know. 21.2. Yeah, I mean, he's going to build up quite a bit, and then if, you know, I can... There's actually no way in hell. What? How did I get it again? What? Okay, this he's perfectly fine though. 100,000%. This won't even phase him. I mean, obviously it's Blue Goku turn 1, but even if that was fully built up Blue Goku, I think Gohan would be perfectly fine there. I'm not gonna lie. I'm telling you, he's just really, really good. Now, his attack stat obviously is gonna jump up a lot once we get past turn 5. So he's going to be looking pretty good throughout this entire thing, I think. And obviously we'll get a pretty decent idea of him stacking throughout the turns. I think he's going to look very, very nice from that. Unfortunately, you know, the person I want to run him next to, Beast Gohan, is lost on the other rotation over there, so we're going to have to try and figure that one out. And we'll see. I don't know. I mean, I suppose we have TEQ Goku next turn, but it's also like, you know, who am I slot 1 in? It's a little grim, right? So we'll see what we do. I mean, maybe I could try slot 1ing him when he has All in the Family, I guess, and the extra support. I mean, maybe. I definitely want to do that. And then I guess I'll do this. And then, hopefully, I mean, we'll see. He could change the Strength Orbs into TEQ. Because, you know, it is just a random orb that he changes. So, I mean, he could get a lot of orbs from that. I mean, we'll see if he does or not, but definitely worth at least trying here. God damn! Okay, I don't like that. I'm not getting the best starts here, unfortunately. Can I, Aw, man, what the fuck? Where's Gohan? Excuse me. Slot 7. There's no shot, though. What do you mean, slot 7? Oh, I'm getting so unlucky right now. Okay, yeah, because I really do not want to run Youth Hybrid. I'm not a big fan of how I can run that team, because I don't have the new LR. Okay, I think I guess I'll cut away until he's back on the rotation. We'll be right back. Okay, here we go. Let's see if we can't play this out. Now we are pretty low. However, this is 10 orbs. Let's see. Freezer. I mean, yeah, if that's a super immediately, we're probably just dead. I'm gonna keep it 100%, but okay, it's not. We still take 73,000. Now this is Gohan's first turn, right? So do keep that in mind. But even still, he should be tanking a super here if he gets hit by it. Like, I don't really think we should ever need to worry about, at least in Blue Goku, him tanking a super. I mean, I suppose I could be wrong, but just he built up very, very high defense. And especially on a 10 orb turn, I mean, he's going to be looking really good. So, I mean, I think they did very, very well with this Gohan EZA. I mean, even though mine's only 55%, I think he should be looking pretty consistently good. So I am pretty happy with him. It would be nice to see like his active skill turn, huh? I mean, we've seen a turn of him with the stack, right? Maybe, I don't know. I'll try playing it out. I was gonna say maybe I'll just cut away and then we'll come back to like the active turn. But we'll try playing it out. I don't know. It's just I am dying a couple of times here with this team, so it's also maybe I will actually cut away after all. I don't know. Cause I am kind of worried that we're just gonna end up dying, and I definitely he should be fine. It's only turn 3. I have a lot of trust issues with this Vegeta. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, okay, he's definitely fine.
This energy. Could it be Vegeta? Yes! I knew it was you.
Okay, now this is. See, I think I'll do this, and we'll try, and I mean we'll see what happens, right? Shit. I do probably need to do something like this. I'm trying to figure out the best play here. I suppose we could get his active next turn, huh? And is it his 5th turn or 5th turn from the start of battle? Yeah, no, so we could actually do everything next turn, huh? Okay, well, if that's the case, then let me... I might even, like, use B-Stack, honestly, next turn. And that'd be the way to go. I think Beast has been hit. I mean, this is all banking on, hopefully, you know, obviously, we change all the int key spheres into tech. I mean, even without that, it'd be fine, but still, I mean, obviously, that would be the preferred scenario, so... I think we should be able to do quite a bit of damage next turn, honestly. I mean, we'll see just exactly what we hit for, but even with just, this will be Gohan with 1 stack, I think he'll be looking pretty good, you know, and once again, I do want to sort of hamper in here. You know, mine is 55%. Even that first dupe makes a tremendous difference, so he's probably going to look good for at least most of the people that have had an account for a while. I mean, if you have a newer account, you probably might not have them. And I mean, that's just the thing with a lot of EZA characters, unfortunately, right? But, you know, if you've had an account for a while, you probably have at least 1 copy of them, maybe. And honestly, depending on how long you've had it, you might even have more. So I do think he's gonna look pretty good. I mean, obviously, I am gonna make sure to try him out a bunch with English hard. I'm gonna make sure to try him out against a bunch of Jeez, that was a tongue twister for me there. So I think he'll look good. Really. Maybe I should have cut away after all. Goddamn. Yeah, everyone else is getting folded. Maybe I'll like switch out some of the characters. I don't know. I'm gonna cut away, and we'll just come back once we're ready to do like his big active turn, and I'll note like how many stacks he does or does not have. So we'll be back. Okay, here we are. So Gohan has gotten 2 stacks. We are up to 477,652 at the start of the turn. Right now, once we gather our orbs, and we'll do that in just a moment, we are obviously going to jump quite a bit. But first, let's use the active, and then next turn, we'll do a Gogeta turn, and we'll finish off with that. I think that should be pretty good.
My father saved me! Ah! And he said you weren't going to get away with this! He told me that I was to protect the Earth now!
Alright, Gohan. What do you got for us here? I think he's about to cook, but, you know, obviously we'll see. Now, we did get our extra 159%, so we're at 573 there. It's, yeah, 159% for the 5th turn from the start of battle. So, Gohan here should be hitting tremendously harder than before. And obviously, we'll see in just a moment. Well, hopefully. We should be fine here, right? I took damage, but we're alive. Yeah. Okay, well, I don't... Let's not... Hey, let's... Hey, Beast, wait, hold on. Let's not do this, Goku. You got me, shit. Oh my god, wait. Beast! Beast! Oh my god. My Beast is only 55%. This is not going so well. God damn it. I just the youth hybrid setup will not work against this fight. Gohan himself is doing fine, but everyone else is getting fucking slaughtered like lamb. All right, let me God damn it. I got 2 attempts left. I guess I'll be back again. Jesus. Okay, here we are. Honestly, I'm just gonna do the big turn. Gogeta active, Gohan active. You know, this is turn 5. We're doing it all at once, because I am getting supremely unlucky here, apparently. So, let's get started. Obviously, we do need to use the Gohan one first. Okay, now from here, what I'll do is I'll grab the Int Key Spheres first. That way we can drop some more down. And... Okay, yeah, if we go this way, it should be able, using Gogeta's active, right? That should make the AGL one rainbow. So we should be able to get 13 orbs, I believe, for Gohan here. That should be very, very good, obviously. Now, obviously, one other thing, though, you know, we are not, however, under the HP threshold for when attacking. So it's sort of like a trade-off. You know, we're going to have this one, but we're not going to have this one. We had that one up a couple of times earlier. So this is mainly what we're going to see here, the big actives. And even at 55%, Gohan should be able to do a ton here. So we're at 617,890. We grab all the orbs. 885,640. Yeah, he's gonna be looking very good here. Now, obviously, I do know, you know, like Gogeta active, you know, obviously, but I mean, we don't have all in the family here, for example. You know, it's just prepared for battle, because Namek Goku doesn't have all in the family. So, I mean, I think for 55%, and when he gets all of his stats essentially on phase 2, like, he's gonna be looking very, very nicely here. 83.4. Yeah, I mean, that's certainly pretty good. I mean, I know Gogeta active and his active, but I mean, maybe I have different standards than people, but this is 55%. And, like, especially for 55%, that's what I'm really trying to consider here. I mean, he's looking pretty decent. And he himself has never been in danger Now, I do need to try him out against, say, like, Special Battle, Rose or something, and Zamasu. I don't know how, although, I mean, I suppose if I do, like, a double Glorio setup, I might be able to get it to work. But, like, this, definitely, I don't know about all that. But I definitely want to try him against some of the more difficult content. I do need to try out the new stages in general. I still haven't done that. So we'll see just how good this guy is. I do think even at 55%, though, he should be very dominant. So I'm actually pretty happy with his ECA. But that being said, I think we can just end things here. I think I'm pretty happy with this for now. I did see several turns out of him. I mean, everyone else kept getting fucking wasted, but Gohan himself, for 55% especially, I mean, he hasn't taken damage. I also feel like I did decent damage with him. I mean, certainly could have been higher, but for 55%, I am very happy with him. So, we'll end this here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care. Okay, so here we are. This is going to be the breakdown portion. I'm recording this first, and then we'll get into actually showing the character. I actually managed to take quite a lot of damage last turn because I wanted to float off Beast to get him over here. I think that should be a pretty good rotation with the TEQ Gohan, obviously. So, unfortunately, we took so much damage, but we should be fine. Now, with Gohan here, alright, let me just get that set up for later. With Gohan here, he does have a decent kit. He's actually kind of, he's kind of basic, which is why people, I've seen a lot of people, or at least before he actually, like, dropped, like when his EZA details dropped, I saw a lot of people downplaying the hell out of him. And he looked really good to me. Of course, I do the calc, so I have a lot of experience with the numbers and stuff. And even me, I mean, I'm not perfect by any means. I definitely, the numbers can blow me away a lot too. But this guy is very crazy. So at the start of the turn, he is getting 200% attack and defense. He's getting an additional 2 ki per ki sphere obtained. He's getting a guaranteed additional super attack, which is so huge. He gets 20% crit, and then he's randomly changing ki spheres of a certain type, which is TEQ excluded, to TEQ ki spheres. Now that is all very good, because Gohan is a character, he's a New King character, right? Now for his first 4 turns, I think this is what threw a lot of people off. It did throw me off before I got to the latter portion of his kit. For only the first 4 turns, he has 30% damage reduction and he has guard. He doesn't get any of those things anywhere else. So it can look a little deceptive, but I think really what that's intended for is just to give him a little buffer room while he's building up. Because his stacks, he does stack, give him a lot of value. Now he's getting 10% attack and defense per ki sphere obtained. Between this buff and the 200% here, this is his only phase 1. So a lot of orbs are getting like support from like an ally, right? I mean, for example, if you're running him on like double Gloria, he would get a lot from that. Even though it's 200% leads, he would get a lot on that setup. So I think that'd be something pretty interesting to try. I might try that on one of these showcases. We'll see. But when he's attacking, he does get 12 or more ki. Or excuse me, when attacking with 12 or more ki, my apologies. He gets attack and defense 100% up. And then when attacking with 18 or more ki, which he does get the 2 ki per ki sphere obtained, with his, he's already orb changing, you already want to get him a lot of orbs. Like you're pretty much always going to have this. He's getting 100% attack. He's getting 159% attack, and transforming critical hit 20% up when HP is 58% or less, which we actually will have here. Then he has further 159% attack up with a chance of performing critical hit 20% up, starting from the 5th turn from the start of battle. Then he gets defense 159% up and chance of performing critical hit 20% up when there's another movie hero category ally on the team, or when there's another hybrid Saiyan category ally attacking in the same turn. And then finally, he gets 159% defense and chance of performing critical hit 20% up when there's an ally whose name includes Goku on the team, or when there's another youth category ally attacking in the same turn. So essentially, if you get all these up, he has guaranteed crit. Once again, he's very basic, but I think he's going to be very strong. Now, he does actually have an active skill, which can only be activated when HP is 58% or less with a movie hero, Goku, on the team starting from the 5th turn from the start of battle, which is a pretty huge buff, but also it's very restrictive. But as long as AGL Gogeta is good, which, I mean, to be fair, you start out with Vegeta, and Vegeta has issues, that the condition should be fine, right? Finally, for his SA effects, he is stacking. Now, this is a 20% stack to attack. The greatly raised defense is a 50% stack. And then he is obviously doing mega colossal damage with massively lowering enemy defense. Very good. On his 12th key, he gets greatly raised attack and defense for 1 turn, colossal damage to enemy, and greatly lowers defense. So, very good SAFX, right? He's very basic, but he's going to be very strong. Even at 55%, I think he's going to be very, very impressive. Now, I think another big thing to note about Gohan, when I initially did his calcs, right? I did them with, I believe it was prepared for battle, 5%, and all in the family, 20%. Now, on this team, we are going to be able to access all in the family through a lot of means, right? There are scenarios, obviously, where you're not going to have it, but on his best setups, you're going to have it, and he is going to look very good. It does actually gaze of respect. Okay, yeah, this is not a... Never mind, he's not going to have that shit. But when we get him next to Beast Gohan, right, he is going to have prepared for battle and all in the family. So, you know, the 25% obviously will be very, very good. So, I'm excited to use this guy. We're gonna... I mean, I'll make sure to note this again, but he's at 286 start of turn, which, considering... I know it doesn't look the highest, but I promise you, he is going to absolutely destroy this Goku. I mean, his attack stat will probably be low at first. But, like, defensively, he will be untouchable, like, the entire fight. I'm confident in that. But we'll see. So, I'm gonna... I suppose, if you watch this all the way through, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care. Or, if you just... you know, you skip to this part to see the breakdown. Just, you know, go back to where you skipped from, right? So I will be back in, well, I'm gonna cut here, and then I'm gonna start the actual showcase bit. So